Hello and good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I have Zoe dressed in her onesie today, and it has a little kitty right in the front. And of course, she has her little head wrap on and her little sandals. These little sandals are so cute because they have a feeling like foam. They are by a brand called Gold Bug. And they are so cute, and it has a little trim of pink around the sandal. So it goes very well with her little kitty onesie. And this is all compliments of Shelly. She just loves her grandbabies. So thank you so much for sending us this beautiful outfit. And then, of course, she has her little lovey she was playing with. But I wanted to touch on a tag that's been going around the community. Kellygirl had started it, and she was asking, are we happy with the babies that we have, or are we always searching for the next one? But I hope I got that question correct. I didn't look at it before I popped on. I actually watched the video last night. Well, boy, that is a really good question. I could tell you yes. When I first started the hobby, many years ago, I really didn't have a clue what I wanted because I was new, and I did watch a lot of videos, and I was just so excited to get into the hobby and get my first reborn that the excitement took over my logic, my thinking, because I just wanted a baby so badly. And I didn't do any research. I just picked the baby that spoke to me. The baby that I looked at the pictures and I wanted her. Pretty much, when you go pick out a pair of shoes, you see those shoes you want and you just get them. Rather, if they hurt your feet 6 hours into wearing them, they look good, right, ladies? That was kind of my philosophy in picking my first reborn. And she was gorgeous. She was made by Nancy Willer. She's on Facebook. She's a wonderful artist. Does magnificent babies. She does a lot of toddler babies, and she roots like no joke. Her rooting is right up there with Marlin. Beautiful rooting. So, I was very fortunate for my first reborn. It was a very nice reborn. She was the Allegra sculpt by Sandy Faber. She was a 23-inch baby, so rather big baby for my first baby. And she was a sleeping baby. And she was so adorable, and I named her Maggie. And I loved her. I did. I loved her. But as I grew into the hobby, and you start to kind of figure out what direction you want to go and what you like and what you don't like, she was a little fair-skinned for me. Her hair was blonde. It was super blonde, which is gorgeous, but I wanted a baby with darker hair. So, as I grew into the hobby, I started figuring out little things that I wanted, and I did appreciate her when I had her. I did love her. I did interact with her. I did play with her. But, I would say into maybe 3-4 months of having her, I was already looking for the next baby, because then the bug hits you. And when it bites you, it bites you hard. And then you see other sculpts that are coming out, and then you get that wanting. Oh, I want. And it is so powerful. And I'm sure a lot of you can understand what I'm talking about. You go online, you surf the web, and you see a baby. You have a baby, a beautiful baby, but you see a baby online and you're like, oh, I gotta have her. If I have to sell a baby, if I've got to do this, I got to do that. Either some way I'm going to make this happen. I need to get this baby. So Yes, I was always looking for the next baby. Because with each artist, they have their own different style, their different take. One may root better, one may paint hair better, one may shade better, one may do this, one may do that, until you find your perfect serenity in an artist that you really love, that you really feel like has hit your number one key things that you're looking for in a baby. I know for me, I think I would always still look. Now, when I was searching for an artist to paint my Maisie, oh my gosh, it was very difficult because I knew in my head what I wanted, but as you guys all know, you got that picture in your mind, but it doesn't mean it's going to come to fruition. I mean, the artist, once they take on the task of bringing your baby out of life, it does pull from their creativity and their imagination as well. And I didn't want to have full control. I wanted the artist to paint in a very relaxed, peaceful, zen-like state. You know, I did tell her things that I don't like and do like because she wanted to know. But my goodness, Amanda Hannon, I call her Mandy. She did a magnificent job. As you can see, you guys know how beautiful Zoe is. She is just spot on to everything I would have wanted and more. And it blew me away every time I got a work in progress video or pictures of her. I couldn't believe that that was my baby. That was my Maisie. When I first seen the sculpt come out, I had fallen in love with her when she wasn't even painted, and I seen the prototype pictures. I knew that this baby had to be in my family. I didn't know how I was going to make it happen, but I just said a little prayer to the dolly gods and just said, oh, if there's any way I could get this baby, please. And I know that's such a petty little prayer, but I really, really wanted this baby. She just reminded me and had characteristics of myself that I really wanted her. And it happened. You know, her kit fell into my lap practically, and everything just unraveled beautifully. So I could tell you that there won't be any other girls in my nursery. I haven't looked at any more reborn girl kits. I haven't gone online to look at any reborn girls. I know my friend Yasmin has asked me, boy, you have so many boys. Are you going to get another little girl? And I said, no, I really don't have a need or a want or a desire to get one, to adopt a baby. Zoe really feels all of the needs and wants that I have wanted in a little girl. I love dressing her, as you guys know. I love accessorizing her. She's the perfect little size. She is bigger than Jude, but she's not huge like a toddler. She's just the right size for mommy. And I, as you guys know, love that smiling face. She just warms my heart every day. And like Kimberly had said in her video, you can't help but smile. You know, she was talking about that hat that her friend Jody sent her and how much joy it brought her. And that's Zoe. Zoe will never be leaving my family. Zoe is a part of this family. Everyone in my family loves her and adores her. And she won't be going anywhere. Nope. I know Jarrett and I are on a different path that we're going on pretty soon. And God willing, we will bring home a baby. And if we do, Zoe will be in that nursery. I will find a special little spot for her. Maybe get a little hammock made for her and place her in there. And she will always be a part of our lives. And then maybe one day I can share her with my daughter, if I have a daughter or a son, and let them know that this special baby was helping mommy, making mommy happy before they came into my life. And that's the way I see it. You know, I love my boys. I love them dearly. They are painted gorgeously by two magnificent artists. But Zoe has my heart. Zoe does have my heart. So as far as the chase, finding that next baby, Yes, it always will happen. It will always happen until you find that one, like Saida was saying in her video, baby Nadia. Until you find that one baby that really satisfies that craving, you will always still be searching. It's just the name of the game. It really is. Just like with grown men that collect cars. You know, they want that limited edition, three in the world, goes 200 miles an hour, you know, can fly. I don't know. And when they have it, then they feel satisfied. For all of us, it's something different. It doesn't have to be a limited edition baby. It can be a Bountiful Baby kit. It can be a Realborn kit. It could be a Behringer. It could be an Ashton Drake. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're searching for, you will know once you get that baby home. You'll know right away. Okay, am I truly satisfied with this baby? Do I want any other ones? Then you'll know. As far as getting more babies, well, of course, because that's just the way my nursery is. I cycle through my babies. And there will be more babies that come through my nursery. But as far as her and little girls go, no. I think it will be the boys that I cycle through. Because like I said, Zoe just has that special, special piece of mommy's heart. But yeah, my nursery will always cycle through because it's a hobby. You know, you collect and you trade, you sell. And I don't think I would be totally content of buying no more babies from here on out because that's too permanent. And I don't like permanent. I don't like that ending. So I will always cycle through my babies. I have babies for a little while and I enjoy them and I love them. And then I will trade them out or sell them. But I know that Zoe will always remain. And, you know, it's hard to tell what the future may hold. But I know it's going to be a great one. I know it's going to be, you know, exciting to see where my hobby goes from here. But I hope that kind of answered a little bit of the tag question. To circle back around, yes, I enjoy my babies I have now. I do appreciate them. I do love them. I love them for their art and their beauty and their cuddle factor, everything. But right now, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not looking for any more baby girls. I do want that open-eyed baby boy, which you guys know I did buy a kit. Harrison. Oops. Sorry about that. So I am searching for that open-eyed baby boy. But who knows? Like I said, who knows? But I know I am done as far as it goes with the little girls. I don't want another little girl. I think it would just, Zoe would overshadow her. And I would gravitate and want to pick up Zoe every day. And that other little baby would get lost in the sauce. I like that term, lost in the sauce, because she would. This little girl, she's a little star in mommy's eyes. And thank you all for loving Zoe as much as you do. I know there's a few Maisie kids out there and all of you guys love them and leave such the nicest comments about our babies. And thank you for that. You know, I'm so glad that I can share Zoe with you guys, and I get so many compliments of people telling me how they brighten up your day, and you know, just seeing her smiley little face makes you smile. That means so much to me, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, wonderful tag. Awesome tag. Oh, I did want to shed, I wanted to say hello to Inez from This Little Piggy 41. I had just seen her video this morning about this tag, and it was great. It was wonderful. And I know I know exactly what you're feeling, hun. I totally do. I have been in your predicament, and you just have to follow your gut. You really do. You just want to be happy with your collection. And if that means selling a baby to get another baby, or selling a baby to get the same baby but better quality, oh, I would totally do it in a heartbeat. Totally. I wouldn't even have a second thought. I am one for not making something work just because. If there is something about the baby that I don't like and it keeps nagging at me, then that baby needs to find a new mommy. It could be the most minute little thing. Teeny tiny thing. And if it bothers me and it keeps bothering me and bothering me, then I know I need to find a new mommy for that baby and then bring a new baby in. Because I just don't believe in trying to force yourself to just settle. You know, you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have that realistic baby in your collection that is going to make you satisfied. So, yeah, I hope that little tidbit of my 2 cents helped you out there, Inez. I love her channel. This little piggy 41. Mwah, kisses to you and hugs to you and your daughter. You know how much I love Gaston. He is so beautiful, and I love the way you care for him and dress him and you nurture. I love it. I love everything. So I love all of you guys. All right, guys, enough of me rambling. Bree is going to be on her way shortly, and I wanted to get this video up before she gets here. It's going to be a busy, busy day. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 other babies here today. All right, take care, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Toodles.